Hello, welcome back to Monday Race Club, round 5. Only this time we are showcasing our Premier Championship Tier 1. This time around I have Scott with us, regular feature on Tier 1. How you doing, Scott?
Evening, yeah, I'm good, mate. You?
Not too bad. Drivers not wasting any time in getting out, but we'll get the inside scoop on how the Tier 2 race went and what it's going to be like for these guys. I couldn't
tell you much from my position, Jacob. Everyone was about 40 seconds down the road, so I'm not sure I'm your man for that. Yeah, it's a tough one.
Damn it. Never mind. Albers Eau Rouge. They look tricky.
A little tricky. Now, the game's added a lovely little feature where you smash yourself into a wall at Eau Rouge and you get 3-second penalty for the privilege.
No way!
Yeah, I think there's a few of us who have picked that up looking at the early Steward stuff.
Right.
Which is just icing on the cake, really.
That could be
maybe
why
that's
we
what
saw
the
so many
patch
hands.
was.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. Like, you manage to just about rescue yourself and not completely lose a tyre. You hit the Lego bricks and you get yourself 3 seconds for it, as well as losing all that time. Oh well. We move on to next week.
Well, I will take that tip into Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I'll try to avoid the wall if I can.
It's always a good one.
Yeah, good tip. And Paskov, first of our drivers to get us underway with a flying lap. Championship-wise, Jay Sarge, he's still in the pits, but he leads this one. He leads Tier 1. G-Star Snipes is in second, and Jay Sarge has I think there's about 9 or 10 point gap at the top, of course. As you saw with Tier 2, this one can be a little bit crazy, and Paskov getting a little bit squirrely there. Out the left-hander after Ravage into Pujon now, looking nice and hooked up slightly wide there. Let's hope he hasn't disqualified himself on that lap. He's on the mediums as well, which is the optimum strategy. Chuck yourself on the mediums, end it on the softs. Oh, he's gone round as well, so he's taken a bit too much inside curb, and that is that one in terms of that lap. We saw a McLaren come flying through there.
That's Reese.
Looking nice and planted. No, I think that might have been
nice.
Nick. It may have been Nick. Let's try and find
him. You're right. Just coming up to chicane now. Love that name.
Bust up there. Takes a good helping of inside curb on the right hand, less so on the left, because obviously that upsets the car. And 1:43.2. I think that's only about 0.3 quicker than the quickest T2 time. Chris Costa slotting in second, 7/10 down for now. MTO with a 1:44. We're looking at G-Star Snipes at the minute, just started his lap. Jack Rockman on those medium tyres into fourth. There's a couple of people on here that don't bother with the helmet designs too much. Just getting in drive.
Yeah, left it default, absolutely.
Just on board with G-Star at the minute.
Nice and tight around there.
Exactly. No understeer. Nice and smooth. Now this... interesting, so he doesn't gear up to 8th, he just keeps it in 7th.
Yeah.
I suppose you don't lose as much time through there. And this is the bit where we saw M. Paskov go round. Don't want to take too much inside curb on the left here. Oh, Alex! Ah, dear. Retirement for Tier 2. Retired from this qualifying session, so McLaren driver Tier 2, he will start from the back in Tier 1 in the Haas. And we'll just wait and see the conclusion of G-Star's lap, and we'll just see where he's gonna end up. Ah, look at that, nice lap from Chris Costa, 1:42.7. So that's the quickest time we've had so far this evening. G-Star popping himself in there in third, so looked like a good lap, and it was. Joao Almeida in the second Ferrari, he's retired as well, so he will start from 19th. So mixed fortunes from the Ferrari lot to begin with. He's on an outlap there. We'll just hop on board. Oh, I think Reese has lost his front wing, so he's had an accident somewhere around the lap. So maybe O'Rouge's catching out a few of them already.
It's a long old lap when you lose it up there.
Oh, exactly that.
It's painful.
Championship leader Jay Sarge coming through the bus stop there. Again, a nice dose of inside curb on that right hand side. And puts himself in 6th behind his teammate. I mean, he is on the medium tyres as well, so...
On mediums, that's good. 44.4.
So Chris Costa will be coming in. Interestingly done his lap on... well, he's got 2 laps.
Gingini, maybe. I think Gingini's about to start a flying lap.
I think M. Paskov is out again for his as well.
Yeah, he's slightly ahead.
Oh, he's gone! Oh, he's got that, hit that bump, and he's hit the... Oh, yeah, that was a heavy impact there. You saw the rear stepped out, very much Lando Norris fashion, and instead of tank slapping over to the left, he's tank slaps over to the right, and unfortunately into retirement. So he will start 17th. Pretty unfortunate. Do you know what, actually, I don't think that's right, because look, M. Paskov is the last of those lot in 18th, so...
Yeah, it hasn't put him in order yet, has it?
No. And,
hopefully it does.
Hopefully, yeah, because but either way, not a great start to this one, and that's both Haas drivers now out of qualifying. So they're going to have a lot of work to do during.
Are we going to get another
race.
Gunther Steiner impression, Jacob?
Well, it's a little bit of a clown show, no? Well, I can't really say it though, can I?
It's another clip.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a cloud show again today, no? Gigi coming towards the end of his lap. And we'll see if he's able to get in there amongst them all, alongside his teammate. Looking nice and tidy there, and yes!
Mr. Clean, into third.
Into third. And you know what's interesting about that lap? It didn't look quick. And that's the beauty of it. Isn't it? Jackie Stewart said something like that. You've got to drive slow as fast as you can.
It's a good tactic.
That's how he used to say it, wasn't it? Nips himself there up into third. So of course we'll see those lap times change. But that is as good a banker lap as any to get started with back towards the top two. See if he's up on this lap, and he is, ever so slightly through the com now, hanging out a little bit too wide there, gathers it up. Ooh, a little bit of understeer there through Ravage.
Kid Dynamite.
That's a name we haven't seen up at the top for a little while. Oh no, I mean he's been in the top, but I mean
right
in
up
first.
The top, yeah,
bang.
Absolutely.
There you go. By 0.6 of a second, no less.
Just the 0.6.
Just the 0.6. I mean, Chris Costa, interestingly, he set that lap
on mediums. To be fair to him.
On softs. Did 2 laps.
Oh, did he? Oh, he's come out on mediums. Sorry.
He's come out on mediums again. I don't know if he's going to be able to go quicker than that. I don't know, I'm not in the car. But logically, you'd think you'd go the other way around. But we wait and see, maybe he knows something. I mean, he's much quicker than I am, so he knows what he's doing. Looked a little bit deep there from Nick BT into that chicane. I think he's lost a little bit of time through there. No, he hasn't. He's improved. It's by 5/10, but just not enough to get ahead of Chris.
He picked up some sand as well around the lap, so he can go even quicker.
Vast majority of the drivers now out on fast laps. What's MTO? Where is he at the minute? So he's just coming through the source now. I think he's just completed his lap, so which is standard for me, isn't it, really? G-Star is on a lap at the minute. Coming through Rivage, he's slightly down on his quickest first split. Got a bit of traffic to negotiate. I think that is an AlphaTauri, gets out of the way. Oh, but that has distracted him a little bit. He's run a little bit wide there through Pujon. Looking finely balanced through this right-left. Don't want to get too wide there. Disqualify your lap or even worse.
Nick BT's almost 7/10 up in sector 2. He's gone round again.
So he's it seems to be a tactic, doesn't it, of these guys at the moment. Tier 2 did it, the top 2 did 2 laps and did their fastest time, and that's what they started the race on. So
yeah,
maybe after they sort of come into their prime in the second part of the lap. Just going to wait and see where this is for G-Star Snipes. Yeah, so Nick BT has actually gone ahead now of Chris Costa. G-Star did improve, but it was not enough to put him ahead of Genie. Sir Michael Finn. I don't think he was he in for the last race? I'm not quite sure. And he's now short shift in there. So he's had a disqualified lap because he's done the lap and it's not come through very, very, very wide there into the source. And of course that is now going to affect his straight line speed all the way down to the com. So not ideal there for Sir Michael Finn. And most of these guys now are going to be going on to their final runs. Let's just get ahead to where Jay Sarge is around the track. Coming in. So yeah, most of these guys now will be coming in. Jack Rockman is on an outlap.
Ollie T just about to start, I think. Sorry, not Ollie T, Ollie Racing, sorry.
Of course he hasn't set a lap, so this is it for Ollie Racing. Actually, this is, you know, all or nothing stuff for that second Red Bull. Ollie Racing might have just jeopardised it because we cut to him there and he went very, very wide.
Very wide, yeah.
Out of Eau Rouge and through Radeon. So I'll be surprised if that lap's allowed to stand. Look at the grip that Red Bull of Jack Rocknin has. I mean, he's just throwing it left and right. With the weight transfer, it's just sticking. Yellow flag out somewhere. So Rocknin and Michael Finn. Guys on laps at the moment. Oh, Jack Robbins. See, there he goes, that left inside curb. And, oh, look at that. I think Ferrari's in the wall as well. That's Chris Costa.
Yeah,
so they've had identical incidents there. and I didn't even see that. It was only when Jack Rotting managed to, well, slid back a bit, that we saw that Chris Costa had gone off 2. So that was the reason for the yellow flag. Jack Rotting's going to have to abort that lap. He won't get another one in. But luckily managed
for 10th.
Nice.
Sorry.
No, not at all. Excuse me. So look at that. Everyone's now going on that lap. So this is going to be the big one. We're going to see what Sir Michael Finn can do. This will be his last one, unless he chooses to go again, depending on his ERS.
He's saved his ERS. He's on 100%, so he's going to make one last dash for it after this.
I think so, yeah. MTO has just started a lap now. Going through Eau Rouge. A little bit of a lift there. So MTO has obviously watched T2 and seen the drivers piled up into the wall, taking it a bit easy through there. He is up by a 10th though, nearly 2. A little bit too deep there into Le Com, and that is going to ruin his line through that right, left, right, down to Ravage. Keep it nice and tight on that inside again. You don't want it unsteered out onto that curb. It's a death sentence. Left hand up. Not too much inside curb. And now Pujon. Oh, a little bit of curb there. That was brave. But
yeah, so dangerous.
Oh yeah, exactly. Just
so
dead
dangerous.
risk it. But to all intents and purposes, this is looking like a very good lap from MTO. Hasn't put a wheel wrong. We're going to see where he's going to be coming through Stavilo. Split time wise, he's up by 6/10 of a second. So this is a good lap here. This could haul him into the top 7, top 8, potentially even top 6. Ollie Racing, Jack Rotting, I am Zach. They will not get a lap in. Stringy B and Bullboy are on there. Bullboy, that is a name I have not seen in a little while, and I think Kid Dynamite has had an accident somewhere because he's now showed up as grey, so he will not get a chance to defend that provisional pole position. If anybody else beats him, look at that MTO, as I suggested, up into 7th. Good lap there from the Mercedes man, and it's now about finding who is in the sequence. Genie goes 2nd. We've seen Damalek come towards the end of his lap now in that Alfa Romeo. Good lap there from Genie to pop himself ahead of Nick BT. He has also got ahead of Chris DaCosta. Damalek up to 5th. Good lap there from Damalek. G-Star Snarl. I've got to try and find out where all these guys are in their lap.
Jay Sarge coming through, flying.
Oh wow, look at that 2nd place. So he pops himself onto the front row. Era Voice, we're seeing where he's going to be. I think he's bailed out of that one. Reese Whitcomb is going to be coming through Blanchimont very shortly, and I think G-Star and Nick are just behind. We'll see where the McLaren driver can put himself with this one. Ooh, very, very, very wide there out the 2nd part of that. And so it goes up to 5th. Era Voice obviously pitted. G-Star finished his lap, he's in 7th. So I think that is more or less it.
I think that's us, yeah.
Yeah, Kid Dynamite secures pole position. Good lap there from the Aston Martin driver. He obviously MRC ex-champion, and I think you said last week, Scott, he really, really needed a result, and fortunately didn't get it last time out of Monza. But
it didn't quite work out for him. Yeah.
No, not at all. But if he's going to put that right, he's done a good job of going about it. And look at that, Jay Sarge. It's only just behind 0.02 of a second. Good lap from the pair of them. But it is Kid Dynamite who'll start Tier 1, Round 5 from pole position. Jay Sarge behind in 2nd, championship leader as well. Genie, 3rd, great lap from him. The 2 McLarens, Nick BT and Reese, are 4th and 5th. Chris DaCosta there in 6th. G-Star Snipes is 7th, 2nd in championship. He'll want to make some progress. Damalek in the Alfa Romeo. I think that's his best quality. qualifying of the year so far. So well done to him. And we're not going to get the rest because it cut out really early. I'm really hoping we haven't got a glitch there. Don't think we have, and we'll be able to go through the order fairly shortly. Jack Rocklin, my only valid lap was the banker on mediums.
Yeah, I just seen that. Well, it wasn't a bad one.
No, not at all, not at all. Fortunately, where it's a longer lap, there's more opportunities to make a mistake, and I think that's just unfortunately what's happened. But these guys will get ready for the start now. I'm going to grab a quick drink of water, Scott. So if you could just take us through the grid, that'd be
sure.
That'd be grand, mate.
No problem at all. Okay, so yeah, we've got Kid Dynamite. Dean has put himself on pole, put a lot of pressure on himself last week. So there's even more on his shoulders this week. Jay Sarge, our championship leader, in second with a fantastic lap. Mr. Clean in third. It's a great lap from Rob. Nick BT, the first of McLarens, he's in fourth. Reece Whitcomb in fifth. Currently playing from a hotel room as he's out on business. I do know that much. So great commitment to the MRC to set that up in a Premier Inn or Travel Lodge. Other chains of hotels are available. Chris DC in sixth. G-Star Snipes second in our championship at the moment. He's in seventh. Damlek in eighth. Maudster 89 in ninth. MTO in the Mercedes in 10th, Fabian in 11th, Ollie Racing, the first of two Red Bulls paired up together, so he's in 12th, sorry. Jack Rocklin on their mediums in 13th, Ballboy 14th in the AlphaTauri, I am Zach in 15th, Stringy B 16th, Joe Almeida in 17th. I think these guys all had crashes or disqualifications in quali, so no laps set. Alex from Tier 2, he's in 18th. And Paskov in the other house in softs back there. It's interesting. Watch for him coming up Eau Rouge. And Sir Michael Finn in 20th, in the second Aston Martin. And they've still got a lot of lap bit to go round.
Oh, exactly. Thank you very much for that. I mean, in terms of, who? That's the thing. Tier one is that close, but in terms of ability wise, it's not really. I can't really go. This is your man to watch out for, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Graham Zach, who's disqualified.
Must have had a tap.
Yeah, somewhere around the lap.
My tip's G-Star Snipes from 7th, if you're asking me, if that's where you were going with that.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think Ben's going to come through.
I really couldn't tell you at all.
I bloody cursed him.
We're just waiting for everything to go, and here we go, away for Tier 1. Round 5, halfway through the season. And away we go. We're going to see who's going to get the good start. I think Kid Dynamite has got that one locked down. J-Star's trying to go up around the outside. Very, very difficult place to pass there into La Source. I think they're all through okay. We've got a spin out there at the background. Don't quite know who that is, but Kid Dynamite is leading the field away. Nick BT following Jay Sarge in second. He is third. Reece Whitcomb and G Genie nearly getting into each other through Eau Rouge, but luckily getting through okay. And I think, have we had a big one?
The error voice straight into the wall at Eau Rouge. Do you know who the spinner was at the start?
Who was that? G-Star?
G-Star.
Oh no!
I've done it. I'm really sorry, Ben. I'm very sorry.
Don't listen to him. He's lying, Ben. Unfortunate there for G-Star. But it could be worse. It could be retirement. So, you've got to be in it to win it. And in it, he still most definitely is. I'll tell you who benefited from that virtual safety car, Jay Sarge up there in second. He was under pressure there from Nick BT, and it must have been a couple of millimetres in it, but then of course Nick BT had to back out to not get any warnings or penalties or anything like that. We've got another retirement, M. Paskov. He's retired under virtual safety car, so
that's very odd.
So that is a retirement in qualifying off the bat, and again hasn't even completed won't complete a lap here. Very, very unfortunate there for M. Paskov, who was a little bit of a dark horse last year in the MRCX. Managed to get a win, I think it was at China, and then at that time, which was just the one league on the Monday, he acquitted himself very well. So very unfortunate to see that, but we're back underway again now. Kid Dynamite still leading this one. Top three as you were. Gene Genie and Rhys Whitcomb getting a bit racy behind. We're getting our box standard glitch on the left hand side. You can see there, look at that. So Rhys just going on with this timing.
Coming back up now, aren't they?
Yeah, it's really, literally without fail every single race.
It is, yeah.
It's so jarring. But it is Kid Dynamite who leads. Jay Sarge second, Nick BT third. So as you were there, Genie fourth, Rhys Whitcomb in fifth. Monster gone from 6th to 9th place, so good start from him. And the two Red Bull boys have moved themselves into the top 10 too. Chris DaCosta. So I think Chris DaCosta might have got in an instant there potentially, because look, he's slipped down towards the back. Let's take a look at positions. Yes, you can see there G-Star and Chris DaCosta have lost 10 and 12 positions respectively. There's another yellow flag out, and that is Damalek.
Lost Damalek, yeah.
Coming, oh, he's up on the left-hand side of the wall. That's very easy to do there, as Stringy B has, I think he's overtaken through the yellow flag bit. I'm not too sure, but I should imagine we'll see a bit of a position change. Jay Sarge now with the fastest lap, so he's getting after Kid Dynamite. MTO decides to get off those tyres, so he might have had a bit of damage somewhere around the lap. It's affecting his downforce levels. The top three starting to pull clear. Genie's dropping down the field. Oh, and look at that, Jay Sarge is coming up around the outside of Lacombe, and he's got that move done. Just as they get in, and Joao Maida has retired, so we've got 4 retirements now within the first 3 laps. Very surprised we haven't had more virtual safety cars, or even a safety car as of yet, but that has helped Jay Sarge into the lead. He hasn't had to back off anywhere, and now that McLaren is going to try and pull away. Saying that Rhys Whitcomb is down towards the back.
We've just lost Ball Boy as well.
Oh, no, so we've got 5 retirements. For some reason it's saying Rhys Whitcomb is 18th, and I don't know why that is. But he is up the road ahead of Monster, and Genie is 5th. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that for the viewers. I'm just trying to get my bearings for all these glitches and weird things, but Monster 89 has had an incredible opening few laps. He's up to 4th. He's actually passed his teammate who qualified ahead of him, but he has now got a 3-second time penalty. Nick BT is the first of the top 3 to pit, and beginning of lap 4, is that too early? No nose change, so that's a pure stop. So he's called it early.
That's really strange.
See where he drops
out. He's gone to mediums, is it?
Yes, he's gone to mediums, but then also that it's the traffic. you lose time within the traffic. So
I'd be really surprised if we stretch those mediums to the end.
we saw a late safety car, well, not a late one, but sort of, towards the end of the race, middle of the race, in Tier 2, so that could potentially help him, but odd one to see. Maybe he knows something that we don't. I am Zach, look at that, all over Genie now.
It's gone up 10 places, Jacob.
Well, we were saying that it's been a good opening few laps for Monza 89. Likewise, I'm Zach. And look at that, he's getting really impatient, looking to fire away past. He's on those harder medium compound tyres, and he's now going to the outside of Genie. But he's a wily old fox, this Genie. He's not going to let that one. He's not going to let him through there. Now through to Stavolo. So Iron Zach is going to be lining this one up for a move into the bus stop. He might even get this one done before then. And look at that as they go through straight. So Genie taking the inside line for Blanchimont, and Iron Zach is going to go for the outside again. Got to pick and choose your moments. So Genie taking that defensive line. No way through for Iron Zach just yet. Kid Dynamite still within that 1 second DRS range up top, but it's Iron Zach now going for the move. The soft tyre starting to go off a little bit. Genie is still there on the inside, so
fantastic defence.
Yeah, exactly that. He's putting that car exactly where he needs it to be, and now we're going to get down the run for Eau Rouge. Iron Zach smartly, he backs out that one, lets Genie go through, because of course now he's going to have the DRS down this Kemmel straight into Lecom, and I should imagine the move will get done. Look at that, we're on board with him now. So Genie doesn't even fight that one, knows the move is coming, he's got the DRS, and he's got that. But look, he's still there on the outside though, but drops back into 6th. So smart move. Meanwhile, up top, Jay Sarge has got a 3-second time penalty. Jack Rotten in Street B having it out through Rivage. What's the progress that Nick's been able to make, I wonder?
It's actually picked up a 3-second time penalty.
As well, yeah.
He was closing on G-Star Snipes, but of course... Oh, we've just got DNF Chris da Costa.
So that's both Ferraris now out of the race, and that is, of course, a safety car. So Nick BT, by taking that first that stop, I wonder if that's potentially ruined his race, because now the guys ahead of him are going to get a free pit stop.
Well, they're going to have to pass him if his tactic is to stay on him, but I don't see how he can. I could be wrong.
What do you know? You're a tier 2 driver. What do I know? I'm a tier 3 driver.
I'm a tier 2 backmarker, Jacob. I know nothing. I just get this gig somehow. I have no idea.
We got, I think Iron Zach stayed out. He's now going to inherit that lead. Jay Sarge, Kid Dynamite have gone onto the hard tyres, and it's caught the safety car now. So we've had 6 retirements in the opening 6 laps, and by my maths, that is a retirement per lap on average, which is impressive for us.
Yeah.
But I am Zach in the lead at the minute. Inherited that from Jay Sarge. Chose to stay out. Jay Sarge in that net lead. Kid Dynamite net second. Ollie Race, the 2 Red Bulls have stayed out, so that of course promotes them to 4th and 5th. Alex as well stayed out, and of course Liquid. The rest below them, other than MTO, have decided to come in.
So it looks like Jay Sarge and Kid Dynamite have gambled on there not being another safety car. They've both gone onto hard tyres.
Yeah, that's a smart move as well, because MTO is retired. So Jay Sarge's teammate MTO, and it's really unfortunate for MTO as well. Super massively quick, but just for whatever reason, this season's just not got going for him in any way, and frustration
Yeah, I mean, he would have
Michael.
been one of my tips at the start to be right up there at the top, with what he showed last season. But yeah, you're right, it just hasn't happened one way or another.
And I think Reese Whitcomb is having a few internet issues because he is ghosted, and it did come up and say that he'd left the session. So I think connection issues have curtailed Reese's progress tonight. 4 drivers yet to stop. They are I Am Zach, Ollie Racing, Jack Rotnin, and Alex. In terms of the 2 Red Bulls as well, you know, they're going to have to be pretty smart about the stops because they're right there close together, aren't they?
Yeah. They're going to have a bit of communication. I don't know if they're in a party together, but they might need a quick text while they're under safety car.
Could be worth it.
Because they don't want to double stack themselves.
No, not at all. Not with the field this bunched up anyway. It's just not going to work. So we have
another lap.
13. Another lap of this. We've 7 retirements so far. So we're keeping up with our 1 retirement per lap statistic. I should start collecting these. 13 runners in the race. I Am Zach, come from outside the top 10. He leads by proxy of not stopping and staying out. And he's had a few retirements, but I Am Zach is one of the quickest in this league.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, probably the quickest single lap pace.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And so he's in a prime position now. Obviously, he should be able to extend the life of those mediums and get himself onto those softs, and then he'll have the tyre delta essentially to make any overtakes should he need to. 1 virtual safety car, 1 safety car so far. It's finely poised. And do you know what? This is exactly what I said. I couldn't honestly say who would be a pick.
Who do you pick now? I mean, G-Star's still in with a shout. He's on the hard tyres. If he kept it clean, he could get himself right up into contention again. I think you're almost going to have to count out Reese at the moment. I think looking at his car, he's ghosty. He's having internet problems.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Premier Inn's dial-up internet has let him down, I think.
Do you know what? When you said that, I almost.
No, I'm not kidding.
No,
it's not a joke.
I know. Oh, I Am Zach's left the session. He's got some internet issues too.
Oh no.
Race leader. And we were just saying he's one of the quickest, and he's in a good position to make it count. And the dreaded internet issues have got Zach as well. Just before that happened. When you mentioned that on the formation, I literally spat my water out. Like, what? Like, go on, Reese.
He's took his PlayStation up on a business meeting with him. He's hooked it up, but
mate, when we say Monday Race Club with the boys, we mean Monday Race Club with the boys, don't we, Scott?
Well, it takes it very seriously, as we all should.
Exactly that. We're about to get underway. I just wonder how quickly I Am Zach can get himself back in. Because you would imagine Jay Sargent.
There's a spinner there. Kid Dynamite spun.
No way! No! I saw that in the back. And Jay Sargent immediately takes the lead from I Am Zach, and that is just not gonna fly for Kid Dynamite, who was one of our quickest, one of our most consistent performers last year. Unfortunately, got a bit too eager on the loud pedal, and he's dropped from what was 3rd and would have been 2nd. He's now 10th. Meanwhile, Jack Rotnin making progress past Ollie Racing. Maybe a bit of team play going on there. I'm not too sure. I think they were racing because they're on the same strategy. And look at that. Alex has taken advantage of a wide moment for Ollie Racing. Nick BT has followed him through. So very opportunistic there from the McLaren driver, fighting his way back up. Stringy B as well getting past Ollie Racing. So Ollie Racing losing 4 places in as many corners.
can't see any damage on his front wing.
Oh, I tell you what, actually, dark horse wise, look at Stringy B's on the soft tyres. He's the only one within the whole field to be on the soft tyres, so he could be worth looking out for as he tries to make some progress. Meanwhile, up top, I mean, it's academic, but I'm Zach doesn't look to have made his way back into the session. So there you go. So Jack Rotten has managed to get past, and Jay Sarge now has nearly a 5-second lead as we're looking at this battle between third all the way down to sixth, and you can fit a cigarette paper between them all. Oh, I'm waiting for that to go wrong. Look at that, it's like 3-4 abreast through the bus stop.
Zach's goes causing chaos, I think.
Look at that, Nick BT's got up to third. Alex following just behind Stringy B. He's going for the move into La Source, thinks better of it. But he knows he's on the softer rubber, and he knows he needs to put that to good use to bring himself into play in this race. As the three go through Eau Rouge, oh, Nick BT getting a little bit wobbly there, but look at this great run through Radion from Stringy B. And there's a yellow flag going up. Kid Dynamite's retired, as has Sir Michael Finn. So both Aston Martin drivers have gone out almost immediately. Stringy B has tapped Alex ERG there into Lacombe, and Alex has spun. And safety car.
Yeah,
safety car already.
Two stricken Astons at the top of that hill.
Oh my word. Let's cut down to Ollie Race and try and find out where they are. Look, there's one, there's two. There you go. And
it's quick work by the marshals there, getting that car off track.
Those virtual marshals that we all know and love. Yeah. What do you even say? What do you say?
I don't know. Well, there's now effectively 10 cars out on track.
And we haven't even
hit the
50% mark. Literally, we haven't even turn up and you get them. We haven't even had 50% of this race run. Both Aston Martins, our pole sitter, especially Kid Dynamite, he was there in third place at that first restart.
Yeah, he will be gutted.
He'll be massively gutted. He won't want to speak to anyone for at least a couple of days.
No.
Pole position, a little bit eager on the loud pedal, spun around, dropped down, and moment up at Eau Rouge, and Sir Michael Finn followed more or less immediately after that. So this is now our second safety car. Nick BT's decided to get off those mediums. I wonder what he's going to go for. I Am Zach has decided to pit 2. Oh no, of course he might not be in the race.
So yeah, still a ghost from what I can see.
So we've got effectively 9 runners.
Yeah. So
you know, I'm not even going to say anything about any more retirements, even though I just have. But you know, Reese Whitcomb could, he could do a Scott. He could do a famous Scott and not race and pick up a point. We'll wait and see.
He could be on for a couple.
Exactly that. And look at that left-hand side. So 9 drivers now out of this race within 10 laps. And it's not really anybody getting into anybody. It's Eau Rouge.
It's Eau Rouge, isn't it?
It's Eau Rouge, that dreaded Eau Rouge.
You know, obviously nothing happened at the Belgian Grand Prix fast, but when I was watching some of the build-up, I think it was the qualifying, they were just talking about that whole section, that corner, and just saying that it's easy flat and it's almost effectively a straight. And then I went on to the game, obviously, to have a go. Is it hell?
It's not easy flat.
They're like, I think it's Brundle and Chandok were just talking, and they're just like, in these modern day F1 cars, it's just easy flat up there, it's barely a straight. The only time it comes into play is when there's some water on the track. But for whatever reason, the physics in this game have chosen it to be a hill of death.
But they've got that bump in there, so it's super easy to get a swapper on. But in the previous games, it used to be, sort of 2-2 wings, that sort of thing. And if you could sort of thread it, it would be okay. Within all of that, though, I'll tell you who has come back in. Reese Whitcomb. I mean, we appreciate the effort. It may be a little bit too late in the day. I hope it's not. But we'll see what he can do. But yeah, no, he is effectively 2 laps down. Yeah. Is the safety car coming in this lap? Doesn't look like it, so they're going to... Oh, no.
Yeah, I've just seen that, I think, what you were about to say.
Are we going to have to... No, because Reese Whitcomb is within this. He's within all this lot. So
yeah,
he won't be able to get round again. I was just thinking, I was like, we're going to have to wait for Reese to catch up like those 2.5 minutes. I was like, because we may as well switch this off and declare it now if that's going to happen. But no, so one lap more behind the safety car, I should imagine, will get going right on that halfway point. And
just looks like Monster 89's got rear wing damage from the Aston Martin crash. He's put in the chat.
That's really unfortunate.
Really affect the rest of his race.
Oh no.
If he hangs in there, he might get a point.
He might do. Well, he might get more. But it's all going off at the moment. I'll tell you what I will do. Same thing as tier 2. If you're giving this a watch and you want to get involved, do hit that Discord server link. Subscribe to our channel. Race every Monday and Wednesday. Full commentary for all 3 leagues. Get involved.
Absolutely. I think we've got more viewers right now than we've got competitors on track, which is always good.
That's a stat.
Yeah.
So Jay Sarge, Jack Rotnin are your 2 leaders. Stringy B following behind in 3rd. He's on the soft tyres. Watch out for him. Gene Genie can never count him out. He's 4th currently and set to go to the end of this race. Alex, retirement from tier 2 earlier. He is 5th. G-Star Snipes in 6th. Done well to work his way back into this position after that turn 1 spin. Nick BT behind in 7th. You can see Rhys Whitcomb, he is 11th, but he's ghosted and he's trapped within this little pack, so he won't be able to get round again. I'm Zach, also I think is ghosted too, so 2 issues with internet connections at the minute. I think something's going on, is there not? So Ollie Racing is backing up really slow. He's just stopped, and I think it's because he's got it paused, so he wants to get that unpaused as soon as he can. Look at that mod. It's really gonna that is gonna really properly mess Monster up. Hopefully they can sort themselves out.
Well, he's now off the track, isn't he?
So we're about to get going away for the 2nd time this evening. Lots of speeding up and slowing down. We're about to get going. A little bit leery there for Jay Sarge, but he leads the field away. Jack Rotnin follows. Stringy B behind in 3rd. Gene Genie 4th. Alex 5th. And I think, yeah. So Ollie Racing did manage to get back up to the field by the time he got going again. But he's lost out to Iron Zach. So something's happened there. Nice and calm, nice and easy there for Jay Sarge.
It's a great restart for him already.
Absolutely.
1.3 seconds ahead.
Look at that. But Stringy B now looking to overtake Jack Rotnin now for 2nd place. He's on the inside for the 1st corner of Le Com, and as they go through that complex, he's got that move done. 6 laps younger tyres, as well as obviously the softer compound, and now he's going to try and get after Jay Sarge, championship and race leader. Yellow in sector 2. So something's happened at the con, but sort itself out. It's actually crazy that there's 10 laps to go. It doesn't feel like that.
It doesn't feel like it at all.
No. And Alex has gone round, I think. G-Star Snipes up to 5th. Nick BT now 6th. So we've got the 2 ghosted cars now, 10th and 11th.
Alex got damaged front wing from that.
So he will have to stop again. NBT all the way on the back of G-Star. Moving through to Eau Rouge, but you daren't make a move down there. Look at that, NBT is all on the back.
You're over.
Yep, of G-Star. This is going to be pretty much a slam dunk into Lecom. There you go, by the time they come back into shot, Nick BT is 5th. And G-Star back into 6th. Stringy B still keeping pace with Jay Sarge up front. Jay Sarge with another time penalty. So he's got 6 seconds. To be fair, Stringy B has only got 8.
8.
So
It's Jack and Rob in a great place.
exactly that. Exactly that. So if they can stay within that mark, they will, of course, move themselves up and push themselves up. Stringy B will have to stop again, though. That is the thing. Lovely stuff. Appreciate that, Carl. We're here till Wednesday. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, not me. I'll be racing. And look at that, Stringy B right on the back now of Jay Sarge side. Imagine we'll see him move come fairly soon, especially now the DRS is open. I'm just waiting to see if anybody goes off. I don't think that is going to happen.
He's lost a bit of time there, hasn't he? Now, here he comes.
And further back, Gene Genie and Jack Rotten side by side. So Gene Genie using that DRS, he's got that move done into Lecom, moves himself up to 3rd. We've got a yellow sector 3. I wonder about that. That's got to be towards the
Alex.
back of the lap.
Yeah, Alex spun round at bus stop.
Potentially taking a bit too much curb there, but he's got going again.
He's avoided any damage by the look of it.
I think he's alright. Let's go back to the front, because this is the closest battle we've got at the moment, even though Jack Rotnin is within 0.5 of Gene Genie, a little bit further down the road. I mean, if you're Stringy B, you want to hang this out as much as you can, build out as much sort of gap before choosing to come in. But equally, he doesn't want to stay out too long. He's going to have to time this one well.
Couple of laps really, maximum.
I think so, yeah. And
mind you, he has had a couple on the safety car, I guess, but
I don't even think it saves you that much. Oh, look at that Stringy B going into the back there of Jay Sarge. But I'll tell you what, that McLaren's got very, very good straight line speed. So potentially running a little bit less wing. Up through Eau Rouge, you can't even see the crest.
still just not close enough.
That's what I mean, it's that straight line speed, he just can't.
Yeah.
Even without DRS, it's so difficult for him to...
It's really impressive from Jay Sarge, to be honest, on the hard tyres.
Exactly. Jack Rotnin ran out of room to get the move done on Gene Genie. Imzak has managed to hop back in. Look at that, Nick BT looking to get involved as well. 10 laps younger tyres. Can he get that done around the outside through there? Be very surprised if he can. Yes, he can.
Oh, he's touched.
Oh, but he's spun.
He's touched the curb.
Very lucky not to collect Jack Rotten in there as well. But again, getting away with that. That does promote G-Star Snipes into the top 5. The interval time's going a bit odds at the minute. Stringy B stays up for another lap, so he'll have done 9 laps on this set. Still within the 1 second window. Oh,
it's going round.
I think Jack Rotman has had a moment as well. I think he went round, and then yeah, he's decided to
straight into the pits,
bin those tyres off. Of course, he'll be on the soft tyres as well, so his progress towards the end of the race should be nothing short of electric. It looks like Iron Zach is back in the race proper.
It's coming in for softs.
Decision. Very wide moment there for Stringy B. Yeah, so now we do have 10 bona fide runners. Okay, and sorry, what were you going to say, Scott?
Sorry, I just watching him go through Pouillon. He's obviously the softs are gone, I think. It's nowhere near the grip you'd normally expect from soft tyres.
No, exactly, and he's understeering as well. Very understeering. You can see actually on the right one, the right front.
Yeah.
That has seen better days.
Probably comes in around 6th, maybe just ahead of Ollie Racing if he comes in right now.
What tire did he start on? Did he start on... Must have started
Actually,
on
he'd be ahead of that.
Oh, nearly does what Jack Rotman did. Bit too much curb there, nearly went round. But gathers it up, loses a bit of time though. At least 3/4 of a second within that. And oh yeah, no, so he properly threaded it there into the source. So those tyres are, as you said, Scott, completely gone off there.
Can't believe he's gone round again.
That's the thing. That's the thing. The more you stay out on worn tyres, the more that risk of an accident creeps up and up and up and up and up. You don't even need AWS to tell you that.
No.
Nick BT closing in on G-Star Snipes. Obviously got the softer compound as well as 4 laps younger tyres, but has picked up a 3-second time penalty as well. So he's pushing and pushing and taking a few liberties. But he's giving it a good old go to try and take back that 4th place. And in terms of in terms of those penalties, so Stringy B has got 11 seconds.
Yep.
Which would definitely put him behind G-Star Snipes. I think J-Sarge, as it stands, would win.
He's still in the lead, yeah, at the moment.
But just. So I wonder if Eugene Genie, you're giving yourself the hurry up.
If you're listening, Rob, it's time to push.
It's hammer time, it's definitely hammer time. Do you know what?
What's that?
I think if as we see a fastest lap from Jack Rotman, if Stringy B started on the mediums, I think he's going to try and take these softs to the end.
It looks increasingly like he's going to give it a go.
As we just missed the move there for Nick BT. He did manage to get past G-Star Snipes there into the comp. He did miss it, caught the back end of it, but he's taken 4th. I am Zach has just taken that fastest lap from Jack Rotman. So he is definitely back in this race. 4 laps to go. And Jay Sarge looking every bit like he will extend his championship lead,
well,
and by quite a considerable margin.
Genie's closed that by half a second since he's been told it's hammer time.
Let's take a little look.
He was down to 6.6.
He's giving it a good old go. If he can get within those 6 seconds, I think that would be his first race win this year. So you know he'll be giving it everything.
Yeah, you're right.
Stringy B does decide to come in now. And we'll see where he feeds out. All eyes on Genie now. He's got 3 laps to close in half a second. Because Jay Sarge out in the lead has 6 seconds worth of penalties. And if Genie can get within that, he will be on to win. Stringy B has filtered out in 9th place, behind I Am Zach. Oh, nope, those two are fighting it out. Let's cut to them, and oh no, sorry, I think I Am Zach has definitely claimed 8th place. Look at the tyres. So Stringy B's gone out on another set of softs. Now see, I wonder, because now he's gone out on another set of softs. He did 11 laps on those. I wonder if he could possibly have come in a couple of laps earlier, because he would have lost more time than he otherwise would have. You know.
Yeah, there was a point where he would have come out around 6th, and instead he finds himself in 9th. But it's unfortunate.
That's the thing, I think he was so fixated on trying to get past Jay Sarge, which is, you know, fair enough, because that's the carrot, isn't it? You go faster when you're chasing a carrot, but not worked out on this occasion. Meanwhile, Jay Sarge has certainly responded to the uptick in pace from Rob Atwood. He's just opened up another quarter of a second. So that gap hovering around 6.5 seconds at the moment. Jack Rockley did cut past Ollie Racing, and I think that is going to be a team move. Look at that. Jack Rockley on 2-lap-old softs versus 9-lap-old hards on his teammate.
Stringy B.
Right on the back of Isaac. Oh, it's getting very, very, very tight into there. I mean, Stringy B did have that inside line. You would argue a little bit of as they're coming into each other again. And I think this one is not over, because look at that, they go side by side. Oh no, excuse me, Isaac drops in behind. And these two not afraid to get their elbows out. Isaac now
not.
with the DRS, no. Retakes that place back. Look at that, Stringy B trying to take it immediately back. Moment there for the Williams, and I think Jay Sarge has turned on the burners, because look, he's now it's 1.4 over what is needed.
This is by far the closest battle on track.
100%, and I mean, I don't really want to cut away from it, because I have a feeling something might happen.
It could be a moment.
You know when you have a feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Ooh, very nearly collected himself in the wall there, did Stringy B, and he's going to give it another go into bus stop. He's right there in the toe. Come through Blanchimont now. And I think this is going to be a late one on the brakes. He does, he goes for the inside there, and he's got the inside line again, gets it slowed down really well. And good driving there from Zach, because he gave him the room. And look at this, Ollie Racing's going to get caught within all this as well. And I think Zach has got that one done. Gone around the outside. I think Stringy B's going to follow him through. Oh, look at that, no! Ollie Racing's in between Stringy B and Zach. And oh, it's getting really, really tight there into Eau Rouge. Ollie Racing went back past Zach, and 3 abreast through Radion. Look at this. Look at that. there you go. There's your Ricardo's onto moment. Stringy B just uses Ollie Racing to get past, and I did think it was going to end badly there, but no, I have to commend all three there. They've done really well.
Fair play to all three going up there.
Absolutely.
That was some move by Stringy B.
And good driving from Ollie to sort of communicate that he was trying to stay out of the way. Stringy B with a penalty there. Trying to put the burners on and get after Jack Rotten in 3 seconds up the road, but with just over a lap and a half to go, I don't think that's going to be possible.
And to be fair to Zach, I mean, I think Stringy B already had 6 seconds before that free, so...
Oh, speak of the devil, he did go wide there, we saw, but I think he's just about...
He saved it.
Gathered himself up. Yeah, no, so he didn't go in at an angle, he tried to get it sort of side on. And I think that was a code brown for a moment there.
I think you're right. Yeah, as I'm saying, he knows he's ahead of Stringy B anyway, with the penalties to come, so...
Exactly that.
Maybe no just back out a little bit.
Yeah, no need to risk it at all, but that means to say I think that is all more or less going to be done. I think Ollie Racing's going to give this one another go down the Kemmel Straight for pride.
Nick BT getting extremely close to Rob up the front. He has got 6 seconds of time penalty though.
Yes, he is. So it looks like Jay Sargent's got this one more or less wrapped up, and he's going to extend his lead by 13 points over G-Star Snipes.
He won in Brazil. This will be his second victory of the season.
Started second, has kept it clean all the way through. Kept his way out of trouble. And he comes over the line to win in Spa. That'll taste sweet. Everyone wants to win at Spa. Well done. Second win of the year for Jay Sarge. And a massive hands up to Gene Gini as well, finishing second. Nick BT does claim third on the road, but because of penalties, G-Star Snipes nips ahead of him. So it's only 10 points that Jay Sarge is going to open up. Monster 89 finishes there in fifth. Alex, a late retirement from the race. So that means to say Reese Whitcomb will join Scott as the only two drivers to
join the club race.
To not race yet score points. Jack Rotnin is in 6th, Stringy B 7th after all of that. I am Zach finishes in 8th, Ollie Racing 9th. Oh no, excuse me, because Reese was a lap down, Alex will be classified as 10th.
Oh, still an exclusive club.
There you go, no one's taken that off you just yet. Stringy B, game driver of the day.
Yeah, but G-Star Snipes finishing in third from that spin at the start. That's a great recovery drive.
Good recovery, yeah, I was going to say. Of course, you'll be able to get your votes in when you are prompted. So obviously do give Tier 2 and Tier 1 a watch over again. And send your votes in later this evening. So Jay Sarge there, second win of the season.
Yeah, great drive from him.
Oh, brilliant drive. I mean, that race was more or less polar opposite to Tier 2. Tier 2 kicked off right at the end, and then Tier 1, it was all at the beginning. Jay Sarge wins that one. Gene Genie in second, G-Star Snipes third. That's your podium. Fourth, Nick BT. Fifth, Monster Jack Rotten in sixth. Stringy B 7th, 8th, I am Zach, Ollie Racing 9th, 10th. There we are, Alex, even though he had retired. Reese 2 laps down is 11th. Sir Michael Finn 12th, 13th. Kid Dynamite, unfortunate for the pole sitter. 14th MTO, Chris Da Costa there in 15th. Joao Almeida, so both Ferraris retiring from that one. 17th Bullboy, 18th Damalek, 19th M Paskov. and Era Voice joins him as not being able to complete a single lap of this one. Well, we hope you enjoyed that one. Next week, same time, same place, 8:30 for Tier 1 and Tier 2 on the, at 7 p.m. I am here on Wednesday, 7:30. Well, not here, I'm racing. But we are back for Tier 3 Wednesday, 7:30. Scott, and you'll be in for Tier 1 next week, won't you?
I will, mate. Abu Dhabi, looking forward to it.
Fantastic, lovely stuff. All right then. Well, that's it from us here at Monday Race Club. We will see you again next week. Good night.
Cheers.